The most common thing we all have in our hands as human, the most common thing we all have in our hands as human, either black, white, small, old, young, or an adult, the most common thing we all have in our hands as human given by the creator of the universe, God Almighty, is time. But what separates us from each other, according to the power of time, is how we spend it. The most common thing that we all have in our hands as mankind on the surface of the earth is time. But what separates us from each other is how we use the time allotted to us. Time, like money, is like a commodity in our hands, and the manner at which we use it or manage it, just as we use or manage money, determines what we become on this earth. The measure, the measurement of a man is not based on the duration he spent. Instead, the measurement of a man is based on the donation he has made. When life wants to reward a man, life does not reward a man based on how much time the man has spent in it. But life rewards a man based on how much donation, how much deposit, how much contribution such a man has made unto himself and also to humanity. Life does not reward by age. Life reward by deposit. Just as an organization will not promote an employee based on how much time such an employee has been alive, but based on how much deposit such an employee has made to himself and also to the organization at large. So also life does not reward by duration, but life reward by deposit, by donation. That is why opportunity does not wait for man. Instead, man waits for opportunity. Regardless of what time you have spent, when opportunity comes around, what opportunity looks out for is not how much time you spend waiting for it. It's how much time, how much prepared you are for it. When opportunity comes around, what it looks out for is not how much time you spend waiting for it, but how much prepared are you to receive it. You don't catch up with time, but you make time to catch up with you. You don't catch up with time because time is always on motion. However, you can make time to catch up with you by you planning for it. There's this common saying, it's an old time saying, and people always say it. They say, I will catch up with time. I will catch up with time. With time, I will catch up with this thing. No. I'm here to tell you, you cannot catch up with time. As man, you cannot catch up with time because time is always on motion. When you are sleeping, time is working. When you say, I need rest, time is not resting, time is moving. So you see, you cannot catch up with time. However, you can make the time to catch up with you by your planning for it. And that is the basis of our discussion today, time management. There are two things to do with time in order to be successful in life. Two things. One, invest it. Two, manage it. Two things to do with time in order to be successful in it. One, invest it. Two, manage it. Let me speak on managing time. First of all, you must understand that your life is a project. And one of the factors that is considered to deem a project as successful is time management. A project is not deemed successful based on the scope of the project alone, neither by the amount of resources allotted to it alone. No. One of the critical factors that is also considered to call a project successful is if the project is delivered at the scheduled time. You are born to do something on the earth, but you must understand that you don't have forever to do it. The passage of time without gathering of success, no matter how little the success could be, the passage of time without the gathering, without the accountability for success is likened to a life without meaning. For every birthday you experience on this earth is a reminder to you on where you are and where you need to be. For every birthday that is done on you on this earth, first of all, it's a gratitude unto God, your Maker, for keeping you alive to see a new day, a new year, and also it's a call to remind you about where you are and where you need to be based on your destination, based on your destiny on the earth. Just as a project manager will not select a material for a project based on how attractive or how acceptable such a material is, but based on the scope of the project. So also, your life is meant, your decision making is meant to be based not on the good thing or on the right, on the acceptable thing by men, but on the right thing for your own destination in life. Just as a project manager will not select a material for a project based on how attractive or how catching to the eye such a material is, but based on the scope of the project. The scope of the project will inform a project manager on what material to take or not. So also your destination in life should inform your decision making in the heart. Paul the Apostle in the Holy Bible says, all things are lawful, but for me, all things are not beneficial. In other words, he's saying, you see, you are allowed to do anything you want to do. You are allowed to get anything you want to get. You are allowed to go wherever you desire to be. But for me, you see all those things that are permissible, all those things that are lawful, for me, they are not helpful because of the destination I am going. And that makes you ability to make the right decision within the time frame given to you. Not a good decision. They are good decisions, they are life decisions. But the ability to make the right decision within the time allocated to you makes you a good time manager. I'll go straight to the second point, which is investing time. Investing time. First of all, you must understand that time is a currency that is used to buy life. Whatsoever thing you desire, you can become if you can invest time into it. Whatsoever thing you aspire to become, because time is used to buy life, whatsoever thing you aspire to become, if you can invest time into it, you will achieve it. You see, the gap between an average student and an excellent student, and the gap between potential and actual, is what we call time. You can become whatsoever you conceive as long as you can invest your time into it. All things are possible unto you as long as you can invest into it. Time is a currency in your hands that is used to buy life. You must understand how to spend it wisely. You see, nothing magnificent, nothing that is worth craving for you see in life comes cheap. Nothing that is great in life comes cheap. All you see that is great and magnificent in life are things that somebody in a certain place invested his or her time into it. Whatsoever things you desire, if you can spend time as your currency into it, you will get it. Quality time makes quality men. To build muscle in your body requires time. Likewise, to build muscle in an area of interest, in a specialization, in a field, also requires time. Invest your time into your dream. Manage your time as well, and you will become what you have envisioned to be. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. I will see you again very soon. Thank you. Thank you.